story time. So I know this is a little bit different than what you're used to. I figured this would be a nice, fun thing for us to do. I'm going to read some situations during our story times that talk about photographer scenarios and see what your opinions are on those scenarios. We have one scenario that we're going to start today, and I'm just going to read this out and you let me know what you think by the end of it. It says, so photographer friends, I have a story that's just too bonkers not to share. And yes, I do need your advice at the end. Buckle up. About 6 months ago, a bride booked me. On her inquiry form, instead of putting her fiance's name, she literally just put soon to be as a placeholder. I thought, that's quirky, but okay. We hop on our consultation call and I casually ask for the fiance's name. She gets a bit coy and says she's not ready to reveal that just yet. I'm thinking, all right, not my circus, not my monkeys. Maybe there's some personal reason. Maybe he's a minor celebrity, or hey, maybe it's just something cultural. I don't pry. We signed the contract with just her name on it. She pays 50% up front, and she's been making her little monthly payments like clockwork. She's now paid in full. So far, so good. Fast forward to now, the wedding is 2 weeks away. I sent her the usual wedding homework a couple of months back, you know, the questionnaire with the fiance's name, how they met, family photo combos, timeline details, the whole shebang. And she just never fills it out. I try calling her today and her phone is disconnected. I send a follow-up email. She's reading them, by the way. I see the read receipts, but still no response. Now I'm officially in detective mode. I dig out the venue info from her contract and give them a ring. Turns out the venue hasn't heard from her in months either. They tell me she booked everything, venue, catering, and then just ghosted them too. And get this, when she booked the venue, she apparently told them she didn't have a man yet, but was planning to get one and get him on board with his wedding date. Yep, you heard that right. The last they heard from her was a couple of months ago when she updated them that she now had a boyfriend and was about to tell him the plan, and she went dark after that, according to them. That is. I'm guessing it didn't go over so well when she told him that, if that's to be believed in the first place. So the venue's like, we'll open the doors on the wedding day for a couple of hours and serve a cheap brunch for 10 people because, well, she paid for it. They're assuming she's not showing up and just covering their bases. Now, here's where I need your advice. Do I show up too, eat some free brunch, and basically just be there in case this mystery wedding magically happens? Or do I send her one last email a couple of days before saying, hey, we haven't heard from you, so we won't be there unless we get confirmation? Because right now, this is the wildest non-wedding I've ever encountered. Thanks in advance for the wisdom. And yes, feel free to laugh. I'm still kind of in disbelief. I'm going to give this a shout out to Emma Millis, who actually is the photographer behind this. But I want you guys to give me your opinion on this situation. If you were hired for a wedding, you didn't get any information about who was participating in terms of the fiance or family member stuff, things that you needed to do for the shoot. They paid their deposit, they made their monthly payments and paid in full before the actual event date. Venue is paid up and they're a no-show. And you find out from the venue that the last they heard was that she got a boyfriend and she was going to tell them the plan, but they haven't heard from her since. What would you do in this situation? And this is an event that's coming up, but you haven't heard from them, and you know they're reading your emails. Let me know what you think below, and let's get the conversation going. Peace.